Okay, so my presentation is on the advantages and disadvantages of wireless networks. What are wireless networks? These are basically computer networks that are not connected through the use of any sort of cables, and they use data connection between nodes. They're also connected through the use of radio waves to connect different devices such as laptops to the internet, the business network, and applications. There are also different types of wireless networks such as the WLAN, WMAN, WPAN, and WWAN. So what are the advantages of wireless networks? The first one is increased efficiency. Improved data communications lead to faster transfer of information within businesses and between partners and customers. For example, salespeople can remotely check stock levels and prices while on sales calls. The other one's access and availability. Because wireless technology allows the user to communicate while on the move, you're rarely out of touch. You don't need any extra cables or adapters to access office networks. Flexibility. Office-based wireless workers can network without sitting at dedicated computers and can continue to do productive work while away from the office. This can lead to new styles of working, such as home working or direct access to corporate data while on customer sites. Cost savings. Wireless networks can be easier and cheaper to install, especially in listed buildings or where the landlord will not permit the installation of cables. New opportunities. Wireless networking can allow you to offer new products or services. For example, many airports, departure lounge, train stations, hotels, and so on have installed hotspot Wi-Fi services to allow mobile users to connect their equipment to their home offices while traveling. So what are the disadvantages of using wireless networks? The first one is security. Wireless transmission is more exposed to attacks by unauthorized users, which can lead to leakage of personal information and possible hackings. The next one is installation problems. You may experience interference if others in the same building also use wireless technology or where the sources of electromagnetic interference exist. This could lead to poor communication or, in extreme cases, complete loss of wireless communication. Coverage. In some buildings, getting consistent coverage can be difficult, leading to black spots where the signal isn't available. For example, in structures built using steel reinforcing materials, you may find it difficult to pick up the radio frequencies used. And the last one is transmission speeds. Wireless transmission can be slower and less efficient than wired networks. And larger wireless networks, the backbone network is usually wired or fiber rather than wireless. What are the ethical and social issues? The first one is the violation of privacy, which is a huge issue present in wireless communications. Since the wireless networks are prone to hackers and information can easily be leaked by unauthorized users who retrieve information through the wireless networks by hacking and stuff. Personal information is at risk and could be leaked. This could also lead to another ethical crime in which the information could be sold to other people. The next one is the creation of digital divide. Introducing a much more advanced form of technology such as these wireless networks can increase the digital divide, as not everyone will experience the benefits of it due to either different factors such as location, community, financial status, or more. And yeah, and that's the end of my PowerPoint. Thanks.